So today I would like to talk to you about YouTube monetization, what we are actually working towards, and I feel like we can help each other out to actually elevate us to that next level. If you have been telling yourself that I will start YouTube whenever I have better equipment, I have more time, or when I feel like I'm actually ready, please stop. Just stop. Because while you are waiting to be ready, somebody else who has absolutely no idea what they're doing is hitting upload. And to be very honest, that person's me. So today I would like to talk to you about YouTube monetization, what we are actually working towards, and I feel like we can help each other out to actually elevate us to that next level. But we need to stop waiting, especially now. Hey guys, I'm Amber, and welcome back, or welcome to Figuring It Out with Amber. And honestly, the name of my channel could not at all be any better than what it is, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm figuring this whole crazy YouTube thing out right along with you. And it is pretty difficult at times. Now, this is actually video number 3 in my 100 video YouTube challenge, where I actually made myself a promise. I'm going to actually stop obsessing over every view, every subscriber, and whether every single video is going to succeed. But what I'm going to do is actually make 100 videos and see where this journey actually takes me. Let's talk about that one thing that every new YouTuber eventually starts to ask themselves about, and others. And that is monetization. Because yes, I so love making these videos. But let's be honest, I, like everybody else, am hoping that one day this will actually make me money, as everybody else does. And yes, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The problem is when we are looking at those monetization numbers and thinking, how am I ever going to get there? And because we're all these small little teeny tiny channels, those numbers are huge, and they really are that big. But you want to know something? Here's what I have actually realized. I don't have to get there today. I just need to be a little bit closer today than what I was yesterday. And I feel that every single step that I'm making, that's where I'm getting to. That one subscriber, that one video, or one short, and even that one person who liked my video enough to stick around. Believe me, all of it all counts. And you want to know something? Every single one of those big YouTube channels that we watch now had a moment where they only had 10 subscribers, then 50 subscribers, and they were always big. That's the thing. They started out small, but the big thing is they kept uploading. They didn't stop. And like I've said in my other videos about YouTube, this is probably the biggest thing that I want you as a viewer and potential new YouTuber to remember and take away from this. Start now. Stop waiting until everything is perfect. You don't need the most expensive camera. You don't need the most expensive lighting or backlighting Or you don't need the most expensive microphone. And the big thing, you don't need to know everything about editing. And you definitely don't have to look perfect on camera. I know I sure don't. You can see all my wrinkles. You can see all my imperfections. And I don't care. I'm just going to upload and have fun. And you know what? If I had waited until I had all of those things and looked my best, this channel probably wouldn't have existed. And you want to know what? I am still learning. I'm learning all about thumbnails, about my titles, and I'm definitely learning about editing. That's going to be an ongoing thing. That's going to be forever. But I'm also learning about analytics, because half of the time I am honestly looking at YouTube Studio and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what the heck does that number mean? I go to ChatGPT and ask her. But again, every single time that I upload something, I'm learning from it. And that's what we need to do. And now there is something I really do want to talk about. I am sure you've all heard this already, but as of February 1st of 2027, YouTube is changing their monetization requirements. The requirements currently are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And for smaller channels, that's very difficult already. But as of February 1st, 2027, that's going to change. It will remain 1,000 subscribers, but it's going to increase to 8,000 watch hours in 365 days. That is double what it currently is, which is going to be very, very difficult. But the great thing is about this, if you can get monetized before the February 1st, 2027 time, you are grandfathered in. So you really want to strive to get to that point. So this is something I want to call towards all small creators. We need to help each other. And I'm very serious when I say this. If you find a smaller channel and you genuinely like what they're doing, watch their videos. Watch them. Help them out. Make sure you leave comments and hit their like button. And don't forget to make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from them. Because when we're all starting out, that one comment can mean the entire world to them. Believe me, when I got my first comment that wasn't from my family, I was so excited. And I think I called every single person to tell them I got a comment. It meant so much because, like me, you have no idea what I was sitting there thinking. And a lot of times I was thinking, nobody is watching. Maybe I should just quit. And then that comment pops up. And you know what? We don't have to look at every other creator as competition. There is plenty of room on YouTube for all of us. And you want to know what? That's exactly why I started this 100 video challenge. I'm not going to let myself decide that I failed after only 5 videos, or maybe even 10 or even 20. I'm giving myself 100 chances to succeed, chances to learn. That is 100 chances to get better at editing and 100 chances to get better at my thumbnails. Lord knows I need help with that. But most importantly, that's 100 chances to find the people that enjoy hanging out with me the most. And you know what? Maybe video 7 is the one that takes off. But then again, maybe it's 37. Or maybe it's 82. I honestly have absolutely no idea, none of us do, what is going to happen. But you know what? I'll never find out if I actually stop at video number 3. And you know me, I want to get monetized. I'm so not going to pretend that I don't. Everybody wants to be monetized. I would love, absolutely love to turn something that I am thoroughly enjoying doing into an income. I mean, wouldn't we all? But I also want to build something here. I want to create this place where we can laugh, we can talk about cruising, we can try new things, we can fail at new things. Hopefully not that much. Hopefully we don't fail that much. But we can do all of that. And yes, we're going to make mistakes. But basically, we're going to figure life out together and have a good time while doing it. Hence my name, Figuring It Out with Amber. I thought it was perfect. So here's my challenge to you. As a viewer, as a potential new creator, record your video. Even if it feels awkward, or even if that lighting isn't perfect, or if you're like me and you hate hearing your own voice, even if you do. And you know what? Even if your first video only gets 3 views, because those 3 views, they matter. Because you know what? That's 3 more views than you would have had if you hadn't uploaded that video. And that's 3 more views that you are closer to that 4,000 watched hours to get monetized. And if you are already a small creator, let me know in the comments. Tell me what your channel's about and tell me what you are working towards. Tell me that number that you are trying to hit next. You know what? Let's build a little community of small creators that are just trying to figure it out together. And you know what? This officially makes video number 3 of my 100 video challenge done. That's only 97 more left to go. Honestly, what have I gotten myself into? And if you want to see if I make it to video 100, or if I kind of lose myself somewhere at video number, 47 or less, then hit that subscribe button and come along with this wild, crazy ride. I'm Amber with Figuring It Out with Amber, where we're apparently figuring out YouTube too. But I'll see you guys in the next one.